And the United States is reportedly considering deploying an aircraft carrier to the Korean Peninsula, next month in response to last week's atomic test by Pyongyang. North Korea's leader described the detonation as a self-defensive step against the threat of nuclear war. Danny Swibel has the latest.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said the country conducted last week's hydrogen bomb test as a, quote, self-defensive step against a U.S. threat of nuclear war and had a sovereign right to do so without being criticized.
The North Korean H-bomb test is a self-defensive step for reliably defending the peace on the Korean Peninsula and the regional security from the danger of nuclear war caused by the U.S.-led imperialists.
Experts believe the test, which produced a massive tremor of 5.1, is too small to be a proper hydrogen bomb test. But North Korea's fourth nuclear test, considered a blatant violation of its international obligations based on statements from the head of the U.S. Pacific Command, continues to incur much anger from the U.S., who conducted a low-level flight over a U.S. military base near Seoul as a show of force in response. Japanese elite paratroopers are currently conducting defense drills amid tensions in the Korean Peninsula, as well as the South China Sea.
The self-defense force is tasked with protecting the lives of people, their property and property freedom, as well as our land, sky and seas. In order to be able to protect, there is a need for the self-defense force to be able to respond to any sort of emergency that may arise.
South Korea, meanwhile, resumed propaganda broadcasts into North Korea, a tactic that prompted Pyongyang to threaten military strikes when it was last employed during a cross-border crisis last year. Though the two Koreas are considered on the brink of war by many, North Koreans on Friday celebrated the latest nuclear test, an action designed to set the stage for a rare general meeting of its ruling Workers' Party, the first since 1980.